Announced by the two skippers at the toss. The Australians unchanged. Glenn McGrath will be 12th man. Damien Fleming is playing again to lead the attack with Craig McDermott. And the two spinners are in, Shane Warne and Tim May. Now, England have a couple of changes. One of them's the logical and forced change of John Crawley coming in for Alex Stewart. Stewart's finger has been broken again. But a big change down the bottom there. Philip de Freitas, who they say has done a hamstring, has been replaced by Angus Fraser, and it'll be interesting to see how Fraser bowls on this pitch. Sean Udall is the 12th man. Well, Tony Greig reported that conditions were pretty good out there, but the general consensus is that there'll be a bit of life in this pitch. Now, Michael Atherton won the toss and decided to bat, and there'll be some life, and certainly there'll be some swing for the pace bowlers. There always is here on the first morning of a test match.
It's beautifully bowled. Full credit to Fleming. He's got the outswinger working beautifully. He does it again. Got him this time. A beautiful over. Superbly bowled. That is the perfect outswinger. Nothing wrong with that ball. It pitched and it swung, and Gooch has fallen for it. Got an edge straight through to Healy. England 1 for 1. Oh, nearly took up the off bail with the off cutter. Superb delivery. Knocked him over, what a beauty. Oh ho, back she goes, superb length. Little bit of in-swing there for McDermott, who's in great form, and Hick is knocked over. England in strife at 2 for 10.
Good shot, beautifully played by Thorpe. He's got to keep going with that attacking cover drive of his. Just got to pick the right one. Oh, well bowled, a bit of bat in that one. No, he's given him his RWW, and I think that, again, is a bit of a surprise. I thought that he got a little nick on that one. Well, this is a huge blow for England, because this little fella is a fighter, and he is now gone. John Crawley, the new batsman, playing in his first test match against the Australians.
That's a fine shot. We talked about his strength on the onside. Well, we just got a good look at it there.
Runs there. Good piece of timing. It should go all the way.
Yes, that's a lovely cover drive.
Crawley very strong on his pads. He's done it again.
3 for 98. 33 to Crawley and 43 to Atherton. Shane Warne to bowl. Good shot. Well, it's McGrath who does the chasing now, having been pulled across from mid-off to mid-on. Outfield is quite fast.
1 for 28. 4 maidens in the 13 he's bowled so far. There's a wrong one. Crawley makes no mistake. He's picked Shane Warne pretty well all day.
Yes, he's played the right shot. Full toss, and he finds a gap. Beautifully played. It's 4 all the way.
New ball is the big danger, and there it is. The new ball has done the trick. Craig McDermott, the best of the Australian bowlers, has struck again. Michael Atherton looking as though he was a bit tentative coming forward there. And that's in the edge, and it's in the air, and he's gone. The worst possible time to have to come and bat at the end of a long day.
Got him, he's out. Caught slip. That's a good bit of bowling there by Fleming. Fleming has got one to go quite late. It hit the outside edge and went flying to second slip. Oh, a little fumble there, and this is a mix-up, and oh, wrong end. Yes, he's got him, he's out. Let's have another look at it.
Angus Fraser props. Steve Rhodes was coming once he saw the misfield, but it was Angus Fraser who propped, and that then made Rhodes stop and start for the other end. And quick thinking from Damien Fleming.
4 for 3 in 24 balls in the last half hour. That is absolutely sensational for the Australians, and McDermott and Fleming took all the wickets. It's a nicely balanced side. Sometimes the spinners do it, sometimes the pacemen. 7 for 198, that's the state of the England card. with those two good scores there, Atherton 88 and Crawley 72. And the not-out batsman, Fraser 3 and Gough no score.
That's well played. Up there and driven down the ground. Well, if he keeps doing that, it's not going to be long before McDermott fires one at his crash helmet. I've got a sneaking suspicion he better get on the back foot here because McDermott's about to let him have one. And he's gone for it. It's in the air. It's going to be caught. Yes, he's no, it's going to go for 6. It's gone. It's a beautiful shot. The man down there, Fleming, hovered on the boundary and it just kept going. A lovely 6.
There's a slashing square drive. That'll go all the way to the boundary. And down the ground he goes again. Doesn't wait for Craig McDermott to loosen up. It was up and straight, and that's exactly where he hit it. And again, Gough goes hard at the ball, and he's over, well and truly over cover. Well, he's looking for any sort of way to get a run. He wants his 50 and he's got it, and he's really enjoyed it, and he deserves it as well. It's been a very impressive performance by Darren Gough. The England supporters have enjoyed it, but look at this young man. There it is. It's in the air. He's under it and takes a comfortable catch. 5 wickets for the innings for Craig McDermott. 58-run partnership for the 8th wicket. Largely responsible for it, Darren Gough.
That is something Devon Malcolm will remember all his life. Well, it might go over the top. Just a gentle little waft of the bat and bingo. Now Shane Warne again. Taylor's not panicking. But he might now. There we go. Good swab bowl. The Yorkers, question of keeping it up there. 9 for 295. England, a great ovation there for Devon Malcolm.
In the air, that's out. Healy will take the catch, the 3rd wicket for Fleming. So England are all out for 309. Angus Fraser out for well-made 27.
That's a terrific performance from England. 7 for 198 at the start, and they didn't just battle their way through, they slashed their way through, and Gough made 51, Malcolm 29, and Fraser 27. Fraser's 27 spanned a long time, 2 hours, 20 minutes, just what England needed. Someone with a lot of courage at one end. He faced 96 balls, whereas Gough only faced 56 in the time he was out there. A very, very good innings from him. And Malcolm, he made his 29 from just 18 balls, and a good performance to take them up to 309. So the rain came, unfortunately, during the luncheon interval, and 25 minutes of play were lost after the luncheon interval, and we can have a look after the break to see how the Australians batted when they came out onto the field.
Pitching up this time, and there was a chance there. Michael Gadding can't believe the instincts were there to throw it. For some reason or other, he held on to it. Again, a bit of movement there for Darren Gough. And I think that's about it. The umpires are having a look, and away they go. They've called for the covers.
Not much joy there for the Australians or the England team, or for the spectators, I'm afraid. A good crowd in today, around about 20,000, but that's all they saw of the Australian innings. No wicket for 4 from 3.3 overs.
Devon Malcolm looks like he's got a good rhythm going at the moment.
Oh, ball him! He's dragged it back onto the stumps. Malcolm has struck. That wasn't a very clever shot. Inside edge onto the stumps. And that is 100 wickets for Devon Malcolm.
All of a sudden, the test match starts to look a whole lot different for them.
Oh, well, he got him. Well bowled. A magnificent delivery by Gough. That one has nipped back. Boone's the man they wanted. And boy, does he know he's got a big wicket. That was a perfect line, and what Boone did was he wanted to let it go, but he didn't anticipate the movement off the seam. So Malcolm to continue. Got him! He's gone out, caught behind. What a magnificent delivery, and he's being sent on his way by Malcolm. 101 wickets to him, and England really are looking good.
Out. It's gone. Change of angle. Tentative push forward. and reward for Angus Fraser and Australia on the ropes here at 4 for 38.
It was a straightforward catch, but a good one, and very, very well bowled by Fraser.
Well, he's bowled him. Steve Waugh looked as though he wasn't really positive about playing a shot there, half wanting to leave the ball alone. I think he's helped it onto his stumps. It really has been a tough morning for the Australian batsmen this morning. It's in the air, another wicket to finish off the session before lunch, and Darren Gough has bowled beautifully this morning, as have all the England bowlers, and it's been their session.
Big shout there, there's two noises, he's gone. Worn out for another duck at 7 for 61.
Well, England are on a roll, not only this morning but this afternoon, everything going right for them.
Out, yes, it's got in, beautiful bowling. The outswinger May fended a very sharp catch, and Tim May's gone. Tail at the non-striker's end. It's 8 for 65. It's down to third match four.
And, oh, he got a hand on it, and it very nearly deflected to Gooch, who's fielding it mid-on. So Taylor has done so well. 38 not out in an innings which was just collapsed all round him. Boone out for 3, Waugh out, Bevan, they're all gone. It's down to Taylor now. Oh, that's a good shot, beautifully driven through the offside. That was over-pitched, a lovely half volley, but perhaps it wasn't quite a half volley. Australia 8 down for 94, they need 110 to avoid the follow-on. Hit that one too, and that's going all the way, and into the fence it goes. What a good shot from McDermott. He's as strong as an ox. Oh, and it's over the top, and that's it. Yes, well, there we are. The bouncer straight over the top of the keeper's head, and that allows them now to have saved the follow-on.
Leg break, and Darren Gough has got his second wicket with the leg break. It was Shane Warne in the last Test match. This time it's the Australian skipper, and that's his first fifer in Test cricket. Damien Fleming faces Darren Gough. Oh, and he's bowled him. Beautiful bowling from Darren Gough. And Darren Gough will now be on a hat-trick in the second innings. He finishes with 6 for. And really, despite the fact that they weren't able to enforce the follow-on, England have done a very good job, an excellent job even, in bowling Australia out for 116.
Very little joy there for the Australians, all out for 116, and their batting card reflects the drama of the day. Slater out for 11 and Taylor top scoring with 49. Then the next score there, McDermott unbeaten on 21. The England bowling figures, Malcolm 2 for 34, Gough 6 for 49, brilliant stuff, and Angus Fraser 2 for 26. We join the England second innings now at no wicket for 12. McDermott is the bowler. Graham Gooch is taken straight.
Bouncer. It's a good hook shot, one bounce into the fence for 4. This time he's had the ball driven straight past him. The timing should be good enough to take it all the way.
You can see it's gone up to 43. He's been averaging around about 50 since he's been captain.
Oh, that's got to be out. Very, very close. Yes, he's given him. He took a long, long time over that one. My immediate reaction was, that's history, Graham Gooch.
It's well driven. Went for the gap this time, he's onto it and punches it beautifully through mid-off for 4. Out, dropped, Mark Waugh, can you believe that? It went so slowly. It really was a sitter. They're never easy, but that time I think he got the end of the bat and it just ballooned to the great slipper and he put it down. Fleming's played very well in this series. He's on 40 again. Been very, very consistent. He gets it away. Fleming's down there, coming around, won't get it. That's a good shot. Athens played very well. He's on 49. Sweeps, and it's well played.
Well, that's a nice 50 by Michael Afton. Been hard worked. A hard-won half-century.
Well, that's well hit. He's a powerful man, Graham Hick.
Got him. Caught slip. Trying to run that one away down towards third man. No trouble at all for Mark Taylor.
Tim May coming to the bowling crease.
That's well played. It was quite close to off stump, but Thorpe, pretty good off the back foot, has cut that one away for 4. Oh, and that's hit the stumps, has it? And the bails haven't fallen off. Well, check on the bubble gum.
The lead now up to 374. And just wide of the man to cover. It was in the air, but just away from the fieldsman.
Almost as though he expected it, and it's gone over the top. Got a man out there deep square now, but that's a very good shot. That's a pull shot rather than a hook. It's a good shot.
447 runs in front. I would have thought that's enough.
And for his sake, I hope that it doesn't get down to the last half an hour of the match and he runs out of time.
He can't do it. 2 for 255.
Yes, he's had enough. Atherton has had enough. And I agree with him totally. I think that's exactly, he's given him plenty of time. And the crowd here are stunned by this.
Some might think that's a harsh decision from Michael Atherton, but Graham Hick had plenty of time out there for his 100, and England's wishes and desires are paramount in this situation. Just look at the card now. England 2 for 255 declared. Atherton and Gooch, the men out, for 67 and 29 respectively. Hick on 98 and Thorpe on 47. The England lead 448, 449 to win for the Australians. Statistically, they can't do it, but you never know with this Australian side.
That could be 3 at least. Tucknell will chase it, may go all the way. That's a beautiful shot. That's a shot of the match almost, off the back foot. That's 4 more, so all of a sudden Australia race to 32 without loss. 3 slips and a gully in. No short leg. He's at backward square leg now. That's a beautiful shot. That's a warrior shot, in fact.
In the air again, but well short and wide of the gully. It will go for 4.
With Darren Gough coming into the attack now at the Paddington end. Lovely shot. .64 to Mark Taylor, 65 to Michael Slater. So a terrific effort by the Australian openers. They haven't lost a wicket. They've put on 139 and they require 310 runs with 10 wickets in hand tomorrow.
This is the way the game looked at the beginning of the final day. The Australians bowled out for 116 and none for 139 in their second innings, with Mark Taylor and Michael Slater on 64 and 65 respectively. Well, here at the SCG, the weather was okay, but the forecast wasn't. They were talking about storms later in the day, but certainly we were able to get away to a prompt start and on a pitch that is playing very, very well for the Australian batsmen. Big task for them. They'll have to create history if they're to win, but they do stand in there with a chance.
Slater down the wicket, goes over the top. Has he got it over the top? No, he's dropped it. Oh, you cannot believe this. They don't want to win. But dear, oh dear, when you can't take catches as simple as this one, you don't want to win test matches.
That beats Crawley. That one along the ground. Once again, Fraser too short. Taylor has been predominantly on the back foot in this innings. Taylor coming for a third. Trouble at the other end. They've gone for the wrong end. It was a pretty good throw from Devon Malcolm. Taylor's struggling there, and he was... Oh, that's interesting.
That's out by a couple of inches or whatever.
You can see there that 400s to win have only ever happened twice. And he's pulled that one away very well, and that is magnificently played. He's into the 90s as well now, Taylor. That's it. Huge cheer as Slater goes flying down the pitch, back to the third, and that is his 100. Magnificently played.
1 hour and 50 minutes was lost due to rain after the lunch break, and after an early tea was taken, Australia was left to face 38 overs up to 6 p.m. and a further minimum 15 overs after that.
It's going to be Angus Fraser to bowl from the Randwick end. It's away, if Tuffle's out there. He's got it! What a catch! Gough, Tuffle of all people running to his left, took a magnificent catch. That was beautifully judged. The end of a magnificent innings by Michael Slater. 103, the partnership ends. Australia 1 for 208. 100 to Mark Taylor, superb knock.
They bowled him. Mark Taylor shouldered arms, a bit of late swing there for Devon Malcolm, who's bowled very well in his 1.2 overs with the second new ball.
It's 2 for 239.
Out. Yes, he's gone. Good bowling. Boone fending outside the line of the off stump. And Hick takes his 50th test catch in test cricket.
And it looks once again as if Fraser is going to try from round the wicket. Got him, caught behind. Big Nick, that's the end of him. The umpire doesn't even have to worry about his finger.
Australia are 4 for 282.
Oh, he's out, caught behind. Yes, give him, he's got to go. That was a beautiful delivery, perfect length, perfect line. Well, what a wicket that was for England. Oh, he's got him, he's out, WW. Yes, he's got him, out WW. What a ball by Fraser. That one just pitched and I think may have just nipped back a little bit. He's been moving it away, and really England now right in the box seat. Fraser turning it on.
18 overs to be bowled yet in this test match.
It's a nick and he's gone. There's another wicket. 5 wickets in the innings for Angus Fraser. The Barmy Army go mad. They were pretty quiet this morning, but they've had a bit to shout about this afternoon, and big Angus Fraser has led the way for England.
Steve Buckner is just having a look at his light meter there, and that is the reason I'd suggest Devon Malcolm hasn't been on bowling.
In the interest of staying out there on the field with 11 overs remaining, Atherton has brought Hick on.
That's a good shot. Now, the umpire's going to look at their light meters, but they must take into account that playing condition. There's no way in the world you could say that Graham Gough bowling at slow medium pace is going to pose any sort of serious physical injury to...
Oh, and that was a drop chance. Edged, or glanced is perhaps a better term, by Shane Warne. It's at the point of pleading now. England need a Shane Warne hat-trick. That sorted that out. And straight to Devon and on the deck. So that's a rather appropriate way for England to finish. In the end, you would have to say it was their fielding that has cost them the opportunity to win this match.
A terrific effort from the two Australian spinners there. Shane Warne 36 not out and Tim May 10 not out. A partnership of 52, and that was great. That saved Australia after there'd been the middle order slump. The England bowling, Darren Gough 1 for 72 and Fraser magnificent. 25 overs, 3 maidens, 5 for 73. Now Devon Malcolm up the top, 21 overs for him, and in the end Atherton couldn't bowl him because of the deteriorating light, and that was a cruel blow for the England captain and might well have made a big difference.